We've talked before a lot about mind and heart.
Mm-hmm.
How much value should we place on our head and how it thinks, and how much should we start placing
I
on
use
our
the
heart?
example of love. If you're in love, don't use your mind because your mind will rationalize anything. And the more that you analyze, you'll become like a dog chasing its tail. Have you ever seen that? We kind of laugh, and the poor dog's really confused but continues to chase its tail. And it's so when you engage the mind in trying to figure out heart matters, it just does not work at all. And we've been, basically trained to do that. But really listening to the heart, emotional intelligence, that's where your answers will come from, is from your heart. The brain is useful for all kinds of situations, but to really access what's emotionally happy for you, it doesn't answer that.
So the job of the brain is to
data. It's a good data place. It's data.
Store data.
Data, yeah.
Yeah. And the job of the heart
is more of a wisdom.
Mm.
Yeah. If I read a book, I can take it in, as data. And in order for it to be of any real use, I have to kind of take it in through my heart as well and apply it. Then it may become knowledge. It may even become wisdom, maybe.
Which is interesting about, say, self-help books, for example, in the self-help book sections. And, there's like, I have some friends that are like, I've read 50 self-help books this year. Is that just data entry?
That's scary and kind of creepy. It's spending time and just with yourself, maybe of more value than reading 50 self-help books. That's a lot of information and data, and that to me smacks of desperation and again, fear. And maybe needing, maybe they need some ego confirmation, which is of course never going to be helpful. They're looking for answers. And those books can have some wonderful information and some wonderful bits of wisdom. There's no question about that. It depends on what the person does with it, and reading a lot is a lot of data.
It's just
yeah. Sometimes it's more useful, more helpful to take a small piece of information that resonates with you, and you sit with that and you practice using it. Because people forget it's about process, stupid, not the answer. It's about process. And it's about applying, and that takes process. If I'm looking to change a particular behavior of mine, then that can be really hard, depending on the behavior. It can be really difficult. Some behaviors are easier to get past than others. Others are really tough and sticky and deeply rooted into all kinds of other things. And you can tell that from someone's astrological chart. The behavior, if I'm looking to change that, it's going to take practice. And am I going to fall back in old behavior patterns? You can count on it. And then when people get frustrated and upset and resentful that they're falling back into old behavior patterns, they fall back even deeper into those behavior patterns, or start, putting their fists up at the sky. This didn't work and that didn't work. It's like it requires practice.
It's a trial and error situation.
No, it's not trial and error. Error means you're doing something wrong. You're simply falling back into old behavior patterns. That's fine, and you would expect that, and you should be kind of kind to yourself and aware that you're doing that, and put more effort into practicing what you're looking to, what new behavior you're looking to move into.